I'm Danny Hageman. I reside at 17841 Cardinal Drive in Lake Oswego. I've been there about 18 years.
Okay.
I'm a member of a voluntary community organization, actually a member and officer of an organization that over the past 12 years I was involved in installing, and we have maintained throughout those 12 years an aeration system to protect the quality of the water in the Blue Heron Canal, which is really an extension of Blue Heron Bay. So I feel that voluntary participation is extremely important in terms of protecting various qualities of the environment. However, I firmly agree with all of the comments in opposition to this draconian legislation. I believe this is just a continued intrusion of government on private policy and property rights. I believe that it's unbelievable how the current regulation as written suggests that the affected property owners don't have the intelligence or the responsibility to protect their personal habitat. But I'd like to take a little bit different view than many of the other arguments against this regulation. I'd like to take a view of the financial risk that this regulation is going to present to the city. As a previous spokesman mentioned, the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution specifically says that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. The various notes from rulings, court rulings against property, against the government who have taken properties have shown a variety of different notes in behalf of the property owner, and following are a few of those notes from the rulings on regulatory takings. Note 254 states, while it is established that government may take private property with compensation to promote the public interest, the court in 1922 established as a general principle that if regulation goes too far, it will be recognized as a taking. Note 209, if only a portion of a tract is taken, the owner's compensation includes any element of value arising out of the relation of the part taken to the entire tract. Note 223, the Fifth Amendment requires compensation for the taking of property. Note 226, another exception to the general rule occurs with a partial taking in which the government takes less than the entire parcel of land and leaves the owner with a portion of what he had before. In such a case, compensation includes any diminished value of the remaining portion, severance damages, as well as the value of the taken portion. Note 229, the estimate of just compensation is not required to be made by a jury, but may be made by a judge or entrusted to a commission or other body. Where regulatory action limits activity on the property or otherwise deprives it of a value, whether there has been a taking in the Fifth Amendment sense, becomes critical. And finally, note 245, the term inverse condemnation came to be used to refer to such cases where the government has not instituted formal condemnation proceedings, but instead the property owner has sued for just compensation, claiming that governmental action or regulation has taken his property.